Right, the reactor room is still green and running. So let's continue to build some more. So we made the heart of the asteroid station. Now it's time to tackle the brains, where we're going to turn this into this. The main control center of the station. But before we launch the time lapse, let's talk about this hangar. So I did a little bit more work on the hangar just to update it, look a little bit better. As I said, I made it a little bit wider and it fits better for bigger ships especially. Now it is a big old whale mouth basically. And did a bit of a projection shield wall here. Still working on it a little bit, but it looks decent. Against the wall, it's not the greatest, but I had to make a projection where it doesn't make it buildable against the wall, because then it will look a little funky where it's more projected than it is now with the opacity. But it's not looking too bad. But mainly, the whole hangar bay has been complete. Generally, there's still decorations to be done. But this time around, I changed up the wall a little bit, where we have like these interior walls, piping, the angled interior walls, again with the windows, and then this current setup here, which we did before, and reversed it on the other side or on top. And of course, the tricky part was to kind of try to centralize everything, where each block was 7 blocks away, right here, and having the heart of the station right down the middle, and right behind it is the control center, the brains of the operation. So we did extend it a little bit, not too much. I think we extended by 2 here and extended by 1 over there. And there's opportunities to put stuff in between here as well, where there could be a bunch of timers, event controllers, custom turret controllers, or maybe even a pathway where we can just walk in and take a look at all our ships and everything like that. Of course, we still got to add a lot more like connectors and ports and things like that for our ships, but this hangar bay is looking mighty nice. And one other thing I want to do is add the lights on the floor where it blinks, but we're going to get around that eventually, because that's going to take a lot of time to do. Let's just jump into time lapse of the control center. I'm not sure if you saw in the time lapse, but poor solar consignment drone has been damaged. It got shot down by a bandit drone, which I didn't capture. I just destroyed it as it flew into my control center when it was opened. But much of this is now, as I mentioned, the brains of the operation. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this style. Right now it looks decent. It took a lot of time kind of figure out how to make it right because it was so basic the first time around. So the second time around, I made it a rounder situation, which looks decent next to the hangar. And then eventually add some more designs to it, which I did a little bit off camera. So it's got 3 floors to the control center. And I'm not sure if I want to keep 3 floors, but it could be useful. 1 floor is 3 blocks tall, which is the middle cushion here, where it has a nice view with this 3x3 window. And if the sun's here, you can see the sun where the moon is. And of course, we can see our planet Earth. Our bottom floor is actually 4 blocks tall instead of 3, which also has a pretty decent view here too. So much of this space is a lot of space, to be honest. I don't know what to add here just yet. I'll think of it eventually. This bottom half could be like the mess hall type of thing. Up here could be all the control stuff. Buttons, seating, broadcast controllers, everything we can think of. We're going to throw in here because this is going to be our place to control drones and everything like that if necessary. And then up here, I don't know, it could be bedding, barracks type of situation. Anything that we can enjoy a view with. Of course, we slapped on the letters of PBG right there. And also slapped on the antenna dish for now. I mean, I should have made like a cylinder type of thing to go a little higher. But we'll leave that for now. But yeah, the control center is basically almost an octagon. It's supposed to be even numbered. But this one here right in the front, this is the odd numbered section where everything is even. So it's about 10 length in here, and then we curve it a little bit until we get straight again, and it's gonna be 10 over here instead of being odd because it makes it a little bit weird. So at first I made it more flat, but now I put the blocks out just a tiny bit, so it makes it a little bit of a curvature, and it looks pretty decent, not too bad. And I try to just decorate as much as I can. I actually use stairs for these angle blocks here, or slope blocks. And for the regular ones, I use lights, so you can just add a little bit more design to it. And of course, try to utilize all the different types of windows. So I try to use like bay windows as well to kind of almost act like a tube, basically. And have it go all the way straight up wherever I can. So most of this is curved, so I can't really do too much with it. But we'll see in the inside eventually how we can be able to put any controls or tables and things like that. And eventually, all the production stuff needs to be done back here. We could technically put it in the control center, but I probably want to avoid that. That's going to be more of seated space. Everything else, factory-wise, is going to be back here. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the time lapse. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Drop a comment down below, even to just say hi. And of course, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.